Hello, I'm Kimberly Ann, and this is our second video in the How to Catch a Comet series of videos. In this episode, we're going to be learning the ins and outs of getting on and off of the bus, called boarding and deboarding, and some rules for the road.
We have more than 1,000 stops and cannot show the schedules for all of them. So we use time points, major locations along a route, as points of reference. If you have questions about reading a schedule, please watch our first video, How to Plan a Trip. For now, we'll just note that you find the time at your nearest time point and then arrive about 5 minutes early.
Our drivers will stop for people waiting at designated the Comet bus stops.
Still, it can't hurt to give a little wave so the driver knows you want to board. At night or at other times of low light, it's also a good idea to hold up your lighted cell phone or a flashlight to help the driver see you, especially in areas without street lights. The bus does lean for better access. All our buses are accessible. Passengers using mobility devices can use the ramp to board, but so can anyone else. If you need or want the ramp, just ask the driver. Our drivers will secure passengers using mobility devices to make sure they are safely on their way. When boarding, you will need to pay. Have proof of fare by either putting cash into the coin and bill feeders or using our Catch the Comet app. Also by using a fare card you already have, which could include one of our past incentive programs if you are eligible.
If you're using cash to buy a fare card, make sure you tell your driver which fare you want before putting your money into the fare box. And remember, the Comet does not issue transfer tickets. If you're going to be using more than one bus in a day, you're better off buying a fare card, such as an all-day pass or a 7-day pass.
Once you have shown proof of fare to the driver, just take any available seat. During peak times of the day, all seats may be taken. Passengers may stand and hold on to the handrail. When a seat becomes available, feel free to sit down. As a courtesy, please leave the front seats open for persons with disabilities, pregnant women, or senior citizens.
This is a good time to review some rules of the road.
To keep everyone safe, please limit conversation with the driver. He or she is there as a resource, but not for conversation. Our mobile devices allow us to play games, read, listen to music, and watch shows on the go. But please use headsets and keep the volume low to avoid disturbing fellow travelers. Transit is a great place to catch up on news and gossip, but please keep your voices down and always refrain from using profanity. Lastly, please keep yourself and your belongings to only one seat. We want everyone to be able to sit down if space allows. Buses do not have to stop at every stop, so when you want to get off the bus, you will need to pull the yellow cord,
Stop requested,
which will alert the driver that a stop is requested.
Give the bus driver at least 500 feet of notice so he or she can stop safely.
The easiest thing to do is alert the driver immediately after the stop just before yours. If you mistakenly pull the cord at the wrong place, just say,
"Wrong stop, sorry."
Generally speaking, you should exit through the back doors. This allows others who may be waiting at your stop to board through the front. However, whenever necessary, passengers with mobility needs may exit through the front door. When we all cooperate by having fares ready, using the back door to exit, and advising the driver if you will need to exit through the front door, the bus driver can stay on time.
Many passengers will need to take more than one bus to complete a trip, which means making a connection. Not all connections are made at our transit center on the corner of Sumter and Laurel in beautiful downtown Columbia, but a lot of them are.
The transit center has restrooms and indoor seating in case you have to wait between buses. We also have a ticket sales and information booth. When your connecting bus arrives, please simply board through the front door as you did on the first leg of your trip. Pay or use your fare card and pull the cord when you want to get off.
And there's one last thing that we would like to show you before we go.
Each of our vehicles can now hold 3 bicycles on the rack on the front. Loading is easy. If there is not already another bike on the rack, squeeze the handle and then lower the bike rack. Place your bike on the rack with the front wheel positioned over the restraining arm. Then pull the arm so it extends longer than the wheel and pull over the top of the wheel. Release the arm and the bike is secure. When you get off, be sure to tell the driver you're retrieving your bicycle so the bus won't drive off with it. Perform the same operation in reverse. Pull up the arm and rotate it down. Remove the bike and be sure to raise the rack if yours is the last bike on the rack.
And that's how you catch the Comet. We hope that this video has been helpful. If you or someone you know would like to use our complimentary paratransit service called DART, please watch our next video. For the Comet, I'm Kimberly Ann.